Health authorities in Victoria have added more Melbourne venues to the list of possible exposure sites as they race to get on top of 4 coronavirus cases. A petrol station, a fast food store and sports complexes in the city's north have been added to a growing list of places known to have been visited by people infected with COVID-19. The list includes High Point, one of Australia's largest shopping centres.
The 4 confirmed positive cases are believed to be close family contacts who live in 3 separate households in Melbourne's outer northeast. Before these cases emerged yesterday, Victoria had gone 86 days without any cases of COVID in the community. Let's go to our reporter Stephanie Ferrier, who's outside the High Point shopping centre. Steph, good morning. The race is well and truly on this morning to find a possible missing link.
Good morning, Michael. Yes, that's right. Health authorities are urgently conducting genomic sequencing on these 4 people. That's a man in his 30s, a man in his 70s, a woman also in her 70s and a preschooler, just to try to determine the source of this outbreak, because at this stage they simply don't know where this has come from. Indeed, Martin Foley, our health minister, says that the dates don't seem to overlap with that man in his 30s from Wallet. You'll remember, the man who got coronavirus while he was quarantining in the Playford Hotel in Adelaide. And so there is this real possibility that there could be a missing link out there somewhere in the community. Also, the state's Chief Health Officer, Professor Brett Sutton, has said that one of these family members has also had a very high viral load, which means that they would have been very infectious when they were out in the community. And I'm here at High Point, which is listed as one of those Tier 1 exposure sites, from 5 o'clock until 8 o'clock last Thursday. And of course, this could encompass many thousands of people who visited this site and also worked here at that time. So it certainly is a big concern. Let's hear what Martin Foley had to say.
High Point is a very big place, and we're just getting further advice from the gentleman as specifically where the visitations were in High Point. So getting the information out was really critical, and then as further detailed information becomes available, we'll update that site.
And so owners of places here, as well as cleaners, are saying that they are really hopeful that the health authorities can narrow down the actual stores that some of these people might have visited, so that it can really get other people off the hook. We spoke with one cleaner who says that he was really concerned about this situation, given how much this really did impact his business last year during those 2020 lockdowns.
Alarming situation, of course. We don't know what will happen in the next coming few days. So I'm really concerned about the situation. All the big companies, they might survive, but the small mom-and-dad shops are going to suffer. Yeah.
Steph, lots of people are urged to get tested today. Run us through the other exposure sites.
Yeah, so late last night, health authorities did add another 8 sites to the 2 originally that they had. The Tier 1 exposure sites, people are being asked to go and get tested and isolate for 14 days, except for the Tier 1 exposure site here at High Point, which is to isolate until further notice, and that is because they're trying to narrow down the stores visited. There's also the Jump Swim School in Bundoora that we knew about, but also the Nando's in Epping, as well as one place that's really of interest, the Woolworths in North Epping. Now, this is the store that was the subject of that contact tracing mix-up previously with the man from Wallet. He'd gone there, but they believed at the time and had mistakenly put out that he had been at the Woolworths in Epping, not in Epping North. It wasn't until after they saw wastewater fragments, viral fragments in the wastewater, that they went back and realised it was the North Epping store. So that potentially could be a bit of a link there, but that's still to be investigated. Now, the Tier 2 sites, which are where people have to go and get tested and isolate until they receive a negative result, include a Coles service station at Reservoir, as well as a sporting ground in Reservoir 2, as well as the Epping shopping centre, and also a futsal place for indoor futsal at Brunswick.
Steph Ferrier, thank you.